That's true. I talk to a lot of contracting officers and people within the government all the time. They're like, oh yeah, I've seen these guys making all this money. And I see these like you said, I see these subcontractors coming on base and doing all these things. I'm like, so you've been seeing it for the last 10 years? We got Miss Shane in the house. We got a winner in the house. Winner, chicken dinner.
People. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. You know, I gotta spotlight you for a second. Hold on. We gotta do, informal winner circle for a quick second because
my CFO is on.
CFO is on. Hello. How you doing? Well, we got some new people in the room. So tell us about yourself. Who are you? What did you win? What's going on?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sheena. I've been doing government contracting since March of 2023. I went to the 5-day challenge, won my first contract 3 weeks after that. And then I joined the mentorship program and I've won 4 contracts since then. Woo woo!
Let's go. Congratulations.
Retired military, so I opened up a business and this is what I do full time.
Love it. Love it. Mom of one, right?
Mom of one.
Look at that. You're making it happen. How are you finding time with your CFO, your little CFO there? How are you finding time to do this?
I schedule it. Honestly, in the morning when I drop her off to school, and even like today, I schedule at least 3 hours. 3 hours to look for the contract, make the phone calls to the subs, make the phone calls to the COs, and send my email. Sometimes it'll go longer than that, but I've learned that I actually needed to put myself on a schedule.
Perfect. So you schedule out 3 to 4 hours, you said, a day?
Yes.
3 to 4 hours a day, scheduled out. You know what time you're going to be doing it. You know what time she's going to be in school, so you can do it. I love that. Okay, yeah. That's good. So tell us about the contract you just won. So you just won your 4th one. I know you sent me an email.
I did. Yes, I did. I won my 4th one, and it's another snowplow removal at an experimental forest in ME.
Maine?
Maine. No,
I
can't remember right now.
Someone chime in. ME.
I should know this, but we have a meeting tomorrow.
It should be Maine.
It's Maine. It might be Maine.
Even the school teacher over here is like, Maine?
I know.
Y'all didn't help out. I didn't hear anyone chime in right away. Y'all was confused too. Y'all was like,
hold on.
Maine?
I'll find it. No.
But that's a beautiful thing. So you're in Texas, right?
I am in Texas. I'm legitimately in Texas, in the middle of nowhere. The biggest city is 4 hours away. 3-4 hours away.
You're in the middle of nowhere in Texas. Okay. And you guys got snow in Texas? Any snow right now?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, like two and a half years ago, we had something called Snowmageddon, and it took out the city.
I'm sure you probably guys got like 2 inches. And you're like, oh my God, world's coming to an end.
No, this time around, it's actually more. Snowmageddon was definitely more than that. I took the power out. City people were freezing. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so I have 2 snow removals. I have the egg. Sorry, guys. There's an egg. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're making this happen.
I know. I have 2 snow removals, vehicle maintenance for fire truck, and lawn care.
Yeah, lawn care was your first one. Yep. Then snow removal. Then the vehicle.
Then the trucks.
Then snow removal. So the one that you get now, the snow removal. Tell us about the contract. What's the award amount? What's your profit? What we talking about? I'm just curious.
Yeah. So no. Ask away. So this one was awarded for 4 months and it's $16,000.
Okay.
I did double the price, so my potential profit would be $8,000.
Perfect. And I double the price. Got it. So if they do all the snowing that they need to do, all the plowing they need to do, you'll bill the government $16,000. You'll make $8,000 in 4 months.
Correct. Depending on how many times they move the snow, because it's kind of like an IDIQ.
Right, because it depends on how often it snows.
Yeah, it's billed per hour.
Okay, gotcha. And I'm guessing they set a limit. It's billed per hour, but then they probably set a limit of how much or whatever it is, that type of deal.
So the amount that they actually set was $16,000 for the entire 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it snows more? We'll see.
So tomorrow I have my post-award meeting. So myself, my subcontractor are all going to be on there just to set expectations. And it's not going to snow till then. So they're safe.
Listen, that's the beautiful thing. I want people to let that sink in. You're in Texas. This is Maine, we believe. Maine, I think, right? This is Maine. And if it snows a lot in Maine, you'll make $2,000 a month profit every month for 4 months. And will you ever shovel the snow yourself?
I would never shuffle the snow looks like. I don't know.
No, but we're doing the middleman concept correctly because you are administrating it, you're running the invoicing, you're doing a lot of things behind the scenes to make sure things are happening. I'm sure when it snows, you got to let the sub know, or how does that even going to be corresponded?
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of talk about it, but at least for my other one, when the snow falls, they automatically will go out there and do the snow.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So
yeah, I like those.
Minnesota, actually, Minnesota. So Minnesota.
Oh my goodness. Yes. YouTube is gonna tear us apart, man. I ain't gonna lie. The comments are gonna be crazy. You didn't know it was Minnesota. That's okay.
No, my bad, y'all. And here's the thing, like they because when I submitted the award, I already had my subs information on there, so they already knew that I'm subcontracting it out. They already know that.
Yeah.
So they're when I set up the post-conference meeting, I was like, hey, you know, can my sub come on? They're like, yeah, sure. What's their email address? And so, everyone's on the same thing. Not a big deal.
Let that sink into people, y'all. Not a big deal. People say, well, what if the government finds out they're using a sub? They already know about your sub, right? Yeah. There's the sub's information is in your proposal, correct?
Yes, it is. And to be fair, like I'm also working on a construction, right? And this one, we'll see. There's a site visit this week.
Okay.
But they also say, like on here, on when I'm reading through the solicitation, they're talking about, hey, yourself as a primary and your subcontractors, whoever it is, they just want to know all the players involved.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's awesome. No. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, 4 down. How's it feel?
4. It's great. I'm excited. I do like my celebratory dance. I really do. You got to keep it fun, right? Because I'm not only just building a business for myself and for my little one, but truly I'm having fun with it. And I really think when you up that vibrational frequency, like more things just come to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How many have you submitted so far?
I have submitted 68 so far.
68. Let that sink in, y'all. 68 proposals. You won 4. What's the odds? What are those odds, y'all? Sounds about true of what I always say. What is that? 1 in 17? Don't I always say 1 in 20?
Yep.
Numbers don't lie. You know.
Hey, yo, don't click away. Oh yeah, you can't. Listen, it's my own ad. Hey, but listen, y'all, I'm just recording this informally. You know how I do, guys. I'm a straight shooter. Wes Fisher, if you don't know who I am, I'm a school teacher. I was a school teacher for 8 years, guys. Got into government contracting, completely changed my life. Since I've been in government contracting, I've done over $2.8 million in government contracts. Cool, it's not about me no more. I've been coaching now for a little over a year. My students have been awarded over $40 million in government contracts to date. So we'd love to have you be one of the next awardees. If you want to be that person, feel free to click the link below and book a call with me or my team. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, peace.
What's funny, a lot of people, and again, not you guys, not the people in my mentorship program, but a lot of people, get a cage code, get on sam.gov, and the next thing you know, 2 years come by, 3 years come by, 5 years come by, and they're like, I haven't won anything, Wes. I'm like, well, how many have you submitted? What do they always say? 0. Okay, well, to win, you got to submit 1. So you got to at least get the ball going. And obviously, in this program, we can kind of sharpen, the iron. We can get you focused, but you got to focus on getting those numbers. Are you doing the challenge, by the way? For this?
I'm not doing the challenge.
Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Just curious.
I should do the challenge.
Yeah, the challenge is 1 a day. Again, I mean, you don't have to. Again, you don't have to do 1 a day, y'all. It's something I'm personally doing. Some people are doing with me, but I've submitted 1 January 1st. I submitted again January 2nd. I'll submit every day this year, just to kind of show people those odds and those numbers that when you submit, you'll win a high percentage of that. So cool.
Then I'll be hopping on board with that.
Any other tips you want to share with everyone tonight?
I had so much running through my head. Okay, so definitely stay focused, right? Yeah. I know you're talking about doubling the price. I legitimately just did that for some lights in Alaska that they're asking for. And the guy's like, oh, it's difficult to get the lights and stuff out there. I'm like, I'm doubling the price. Wes, wherever you're at, you'll be proud. I'm doubling the price.
Double the price.
So I definitely agree with that. And you were talking about how people have been on sam.gov. I spoke to someone who's in the cybersecurity arena. They are on sam.gov and they've never won an award. And he has been on there for 2 years. And I was like, but you're not submitting. And the other thing is they don't have someone to teach them how to submit, where we have that in this community and it's working.
Thank you.
So like, I mean, trust me, like I came from military, right? We have some contractors cleaning and doing all these things all the time. Before this, I had no clue how that was done. I could have spoken to every contracting officer, but they don't know the other side of the coin.
Yep.
So now we're on the other side of the coin and you're like, oh, that's how it's done. Okay.
That's how it's done. That's true. I talk to a lot of contracting officers and people within the government all the time. They're like, oh yeah, I've seen these guys making all this money. And I see these like you said, I see these subcontractors coming on base and doing all these things. I'm like, so you've been seeing it for the last 10 years? Yeah, I see it every year. You ain't ever asked? So yes, welcome to the other side.
Hi. But yes, sir. That's how it's been.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Well, thank you.
I did have a question.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm gonna let you answer your question. I'm gonna stop this this here. And all right, now go ahead. What's your question? What's up?
Okay, so question, comment, more so. So I'm submitting my invoice for the snow removal and ran into a little hiccup, which we're gonna figure out this week. So the snow removal I won was the first one. Is an IDIQ, and we already talked about it was 9,600 per push. That is what I submitted for in my proposal.
900 or
9,600.
Okay.
Now the submitting my first invoice, talk to WAF, figure that out. Had to call the contracting officer because apparently they have it where it's 9,600 for one lot. And what they're saying is one lot is for the entire season. And I was like, whoop, stop right there. So an email was sent out for clarification, but so we're gonna figure that out this week. But I was talking to the CO, the direct contact there at the location, and I was like, no, when I submitted it, this was 9,600 per push. Because I very well know that the guys who are doing the work, they can't do it. They can't do that.
Right, for that price, right. Yeah.
For that price at all.
So you said that to the CO already?
Yes, I sent it to the CO. Emails have been sent out to the contracting officer who's over the whole thing and the buyer and whoever else. So we're gonna come to some kind of agreement. I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I was like, no, they can't. I'm not gonna have my subcontractor work an entire, let's say 4 or 5 months for only $9,600.
No, there's no way. Yeah, and that's I love that things like that can happen. The best thing, like you said, is catching it early, having that communication. Because we had students that had contract before, and they did adjust things after having the communication and catching things early. Or if they don't adjust things, it's like, well, then we just can't fulfill it. Have a good day, move on to the next one. So you keep that in your back pocket as well. That well, if this is the case, then no, we're not going to do it. And that the government's gonna be like, oh, well, the snow's gonna fall, so someone's got to do it. So it kind of pushes their hand a little bit.
Yeah. I'm prepared. I'm ready for it. But that did happen today while I was putting the invoice and getting all that stuff taken care of. Good. And learning the new system.
What billing platform are you using?
So for this one is WAF.
WAF. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't used that. I haven't used it yet. I know about it, but I haven't used WAF yet. So
yeah, it's pretty similar to IPP.
Yeah, pretty similar. Yeah, they're all pretty similar. Keep me posted. Let me know what support you need on that, but you're doing the right thing.
So I have a question about that. So in the solicitation, it stated per push, correct? And then once everything got finished, they changed the wording of it to something else. So
the solicitation, when I initially read it, it did not have a clean items, right? And I emailed the guy about that, and he's like, yeah, just do your best estimate, etc. Okay. on my thing, I said 9,600 per push. I was specific about it.
You had it in the wording per push when you're
correct. And then even as I'm reading the solicitation, it said, hey, if the snow falls at in the morning and they come push, and then it snows again in the evening, that's them pushing twice.
Yeah.
So it would be billed twice. Okay, I get it. I understand that. So everybody, we signed all the things, and now we're going back through. And I'm looking at the award, and it said, what the price per price, one lot equals the price, 9,600. And I was like that. And after the conversation, I was like, that does not make sense. Like, we're going to stop. If it snows tomorrow, don't go push snow, because
That's my next thing. Yeah, don't let your sub do anything until the government agrees to that price. Don't send a sub out there anymore.
No.
And that's the best way to get. And by the way, that's the best negotiation tactic in anything. If you got an ongoing service and you tell your sub, all right, stop everything, don't do anything, that's gonna make the government go, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and figure this out. If they continue to shovel the snow, then they'll drag their feet on. Well, yeah, but yeah. And then you got this crazy invoice that you want to bid and you submit and you can't. So yeah, just stop services immediately.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. They pushed snow twice. I know I have to pay them. We'll really see how this goes. Okay. Yes, sir. That was my comment for the day.
Hey, that's okay.
Thank you.
I love it. Congratulations again. Keep it up.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, yo, don't click away. Oh yeah, you can't. Listen, it's my own ad. Hey, but listen, y'all, I'm just recording this informally. You know how I do, guys. I'm a straight shooter. Wes Fisher, if you don't know who I am, I'm a school teacher. I was a school teacher for 8 years, guys. Got into government contracting, completely changed my life. Since I've been in government contracting, I've done over $2.8 million in government contracts. Cool, it's not about me no more. I've been coaching now for a little over a year. My students have been awarded over $40 million in government contracts to date. So we'd love to have you be one of the next awardees. If you want to be that person, feel free to click the link below and book a call with me or my team. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, peace.